This is your S.St class and I am your S.St teacher Rishika. Today we'll study geography and chapter 4 of geography is composition and structure of the atmosphere. And in this particular chapter we'll study the general circulation of the atmosphere, that is how air moves around the earth. So before beginning, let's start with the basic. So atmosphere is an envelope of air that surrounds the earth, or it's a blanket of air that surrounds the earth. It is majorly responsible for existence of life on the planet Earth. That means because of this atmosphere only, and it is one of the major reasons that life is possible on the planet Earth. Now, atmosphere is composed of air, and air is a mixture of several gases. And this air does not remain stationary, means it does not stay at single place. It keeps moving, and that moving air is known as wind. So when air moves, it is known as wind. So now you know the difference between air and wind. Now, what is general circulation of the atmosphere? So when air moves around the earth horizontally or vertically, it is known as general circulation of the atmosphere. So general circulation of the atmosphere is the horizontal and vertical motion of atmosphere or air at the global level, means at the earth, around the earth, is known as general circulation of the atmosphere. Now some basic. We all know earth has a very strong gravitational pull, and because of that gravitational pull, the earth's gravity pulls down the atmosphere which is present around the earth as a blanket. So when earth's gravity pulls down the atmosphere towards it, the molecules of air or gases present in the atmosphere becomes very compact, means tightly compact. There is very little space between the molecules of gases. Now, as we move higher or away from the surface of the earth, the effect of earth's gravity keeps reducing, and so the density of the molecules. Now away from the surface of the earth, the molecules of gases are not very compact, they are less dense and less compact. So whenever the density of air or molecules of gases is high, the air pressure, means the pressure that is exerted by the atmosphere, is also high. That means near the surface of the earth where density of atmosphere is high, the atmospheric pressure will also be high, and away from the surface of the earth where the density of air is low, air pressure will also be low. Now moving forward, one more very important thing to remember, always remember this: air always moves from areas of high pressure to the areas of low pressure. Always remember this, very important. Now, because of this, whenever a difference in pressure is created, air will move. Now look at the shape of the earth. Earth has a very unique shape which is called as geoid. So in geoid, at the center, means where the equator is present, the earth is slightly bulging. Bulging means slightly protruding, and at the poles it is slightly flat. So how a geoid is? Earth is a geoid, and at the equator it is slightly bulging, and at the poles it is slightly flat. So due to the shape of the earth, the equator, which is in the center of the earth, receives the highest amount of sunlight as compared to poles, because poles receive, being a flat area, receives very less sunlight. So whenever a piece of land receives a very high amount of sunlight, it gets warm. The piece of land receiving high amount of sunlight will get warm, and the air around it, surrounding that land, will also get warm. So there is a characteristic of warm air. Whenever air gets warm, means its temperature increases, it will rise, because warm air, the molecules of gases present in warm air are not very compact. They are less compact means it is less dense. Less dense means it is less heavy. It will rise. It will move upward. And similarly, when a piece of land does not receive high amount of sunlight, that means, for example, poles, the land there will be cold, and so the air surrounding it. Whenever cold air is very dense, the molecules of gases present in cold air are very compact. That means cold air is heavy, and because of that it sinks in the atmosphere. Sinks means it will move downwards toward the surface of the earth. So always remember that warm air rises because it is less dense, and cold air sinks in the atmosphere because it is more dense. So whenever warm air rises, it creates a low pressure area, and whenever a cold air sinks, it creates high pressure area. So this is the very important thing to remember. Whenever air gets warm, it will rise, creating a low pressure area, and whenever air gets cold, it will sink and create a low pressure area. So done with this. So again, a pressure gradient is created, means a difference in pressure is created, which results in the movement of air. Now look at this diagram of earth. So this is equator, which receives the highest amount of sunlight.